Hello. In this session, we're going to look at how to configure Pulse from StarTeam Server. A Pulse is a code review tool which enables development teams to examine the health and quality of their changes and decide if they're ready to be merged or released. The Pulse integration was introduced in the 17.0 release of StarTeam Server. Since then, we've added additional features like pull requests for StarTeam Git clients and enforceable code reviews for StarTeam cross-platform client. To start with configuring Pulse, open the StarTeam Server Administration tool. Select the configuration which is currently running and for whose projects you want to enable code reviews. Log in using the StarTeam's administrator account. Before you configure Pulse, ensure that StarTeam web service is up and running. Click on the configuration and go to Actions menu and click on Configure Pulse. Pulse requires a separate database to be created and configured. So we're going to complete a Create Database wizard. This database will be created on the same database server as the StarTeam server configuration. In this demo, I'm using a PostgreSQL database. So the wizard is going to be different for other database server types. Enter your database system password, click on Verify Connection. You can also change the default database information presented in the wizard. Default password is Pulse. You can choose to change that too. Once you're done with the edits, click on Finish to complete the configuration. Pulse has now been configured successfully. The Pulse database has been created, and if you browse to the StarTeam server install path, you'll now see that a Pulse folder has been created. This Pulse folder has all the configuration that's required for Pulse to work. You can also find the logs for Pulse under the logs folder. So once this is done, open up your system web browser, browse to the StarTeam server IP or host name, followed by the Tomcat default port or the custom port, followed by Pulse. Now the first time Pulse is initialized, this page is going to take a few minutes to load. Once the Pulse login page has loaded, you can log in using the StarTeam administrator that you use to configure Pulse. This takes you to the home page of Pulse, where you can see different links for help, community site, and the product news and events. Click on Administration. Under Repositories, you can see that the connection to the StarTeam server has been automatically created. You can change the administrator user or password here. The administration page also allows the users to configure retention policies, merge policies, etc. If SMTP has been configured on your StarTeam server, it's automatically copied over to the Pulse configuration. so that users who create reviews or who are assigned reviews are getting a email notification. Go to Suites. It's a default suite created during Pulse configuration. In here, you can choose to register the projects that you want code reviews to be enabled on. In this case, I'm just going to choose these two projects for code review. Click on register. Once this is done, I can see that the reviews are automatically created. You can also choose to register specific views in your StarTeam project for code reviews. Click on Save to complete. So you can now see that code reviews are configured to be created automatically, and users can go to their My Work tab to check on to see if there are any reviews that they are waiting to approve. You can also see the different streams and projects that this user will be using for their code reviews. And that is the end of the demo. Thank you for listening.